DogWorks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dog Works. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by First Paw Coffee Company, specializing in private label premium blend coffee. If you're serious about coffee, you should check it out. First Paw Coffee's passion is high-quality, small-batch roasted coffee. They take the extra time to taste and get everything perfect before they release new blends. They aim to bring you a cup of happiness each time you pour yourself some coffee. Find out more at ak.dog/free and enter for a chance to win some First Paw Coffee prizes, a book from our collection, and tote bag. One winner will be selected at random each month. That's ak.dog/free.
Hey there, scary movie fans. This is Michele Forto, and this is DogWorks Radio. While I may be the lead trainer at Alaska Dogworks, my husband Robert and I love horror movies. Did you know that each October we do what we call 31 Nights of Horror, where we watch a scary movie each night? Since we are coming up on Halloween, we are going to give you the top dogs in horror movies. Bear in mind, this might contain some spoilers. Let's get started.
From First Paw Media, sponsored by Alaska Dogworks Professional Canine Training Center in Anchorage, Alaska. This is DogWorks Radio, committed to families and their dogs to build lifelong and fulfilling relationships. Visit our website at dogworksradio.com. Now here are your hosts, Robert and Michele Forto.
If you are a movie buff, you know that there are many films about dogs and with dogs as a main character in the movie. But did you know that dogs sometimes play a role in scary movies too? I know. You are probably thinking, well, yeah, what about Cujo? But there is many more. Here are the top 10. Number 10, Elm Street 4. The Elm Street franchise isn't generally depicted as a franchise with cute dogs, and for those that have watched all the movies, you probably think I'm referring to the dog in the 2010 remake. I am not. I'm referring to the cutie known as Jason that we were blessed with in Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Jason is a unique dog, and it's because he somehow makes his way into his owner's dreams and bites someone. When the owner wakes up, Jason is covered in blood. Is this Freddy Krueger, or does this dog have superpowers? I like to think he has superpowers. Number 9, Evil Dead 2013. In the newest edition of the Evil Dead series of movies, we were introduced to a new character named Grandpa. Grandpa was instantly my favorite character because not only did he discover the dead bodies and lead all the teenagers to releasing demons, but the dog was somewhat smart and tried to warn them. This dog was black, which symbolizes the evil that the cabin was surrounded with, which I thought was also pretty interesting. It was a shame when his story came to an end and he died off. Never kill the dog. Never kill the dog. Number 8, Gremlins. Gremlins is a great movie. Most people look at it as this silly movie from the 80s, but I like to look at it as a happy Christmas movie. Most audiences focus on Gizmo throughout the movie, but there's one other furry creature that caught my attention. Barney the dog. Barney shows signs of confusion when he first meets Gizmo, but then instantly becomes his friend. Then, when hung with Christmas lights, he acts worried. Would it be a big leap to say he's the best actor in the movies? I think not. A little added secret, you guys. My husband's first dog was named Barney. I wonder if it was after this dog from Gremlins. Number 7, Frankenweenie. Frankenweenie may not be the appropriate movie for this list, as the entire movie revolves around this specific dog. But who cares? It's my list. Frankenweenie is one of horror's best dogs because of his backstory. When he dies, his child owner gets all Frankenstein and revives his dog from the dead using electricity and surgical techniques. The movie itself is creepy and definitely not one of my favorites, but Frankenweenie himself, that's one interesting dog. Number 6, Zombieland. Who doesn't absolutely love this movie? It's my favorite zombie movie of all time. Remember that little dog that we saw in Tallahassee's flashback? He was bathed, hugged, and fed waffles. It ended up turning out that Tallahassee never had a dog, but instead was a father to a little boy who died shortly after the outbreak. His name was Buck. Regardless of how sad this backstory may be, it is disappointing that we weren't able to see more of this little pupper. Fan pages haven't even given this dog a name. I would name him Twinkie. We're going to take a short break. I'll be right back.
So earlier you learned about First Paw Coffee Company, and now I'm going to tell you about its Tail Wagger Blend. First Paw Coffee Company's Tail Wagger Blend is their first offering, and its name and label were crowdsourced from their Facebook fans. How cool is that? The Tail Wagger Blend is a private label premium blend that was developed just for them. It is a medium roast from Colombian beans with tastes of Brazil nuts, grapefruit, and oak. Be sure to go to ak.dog/free and enter to win a bunch of cool prizes. That's ak.dog/free.
Number 5, Cujo, the king of dog horror movies. I understand that Cujo is a super popular movie, and even I admit that I like it. However, this list is about the dog itself, and I do not view Cujo as a cute, cuddly, or helpful dog. He's a big slobbery mess that likely spent most of his days flopped around his barn. However, he is huge in size and appears that he would be a great hugger. Who else thinks that this story ended horribly? I think they should have never killed him off. A vaccine, a cure, he runs away, anything. Keep the dog alive. Dang it. Number 4, Silence of the Lambs. Precious from Silence of the Lambs is a little poodle that probably has less than 1 minute of screen time, but is still a valuable character. The dog was trained to be evil towards others, and its little size makes it incredibly cute. Precious is not a fighting dog and would in no way stand up to a threat. However, the beast inside this dog roars like a proud lion. This little dog yaps, yaps, and yaps, which can be really annoying for anyone stuck in a well just getting hosed down with water. But then, in that situation, you probably have bigger problems. Number 3, Terminator. This has been a debate for such a long time. Is Terminator a horror movie or is it a sci-fi movie? I personally consider the first movie to be a thriller, and I'm solid on that opinion. For those of you that don't remember a dog in this movie, think all the way towards the end where Sarah Connor is driving in her Jeep with the German Shepherd, Max. Max was one of the dogs from earlier that sense when a Terminator is near. Not only is Max in possession of such a valuable skill, but he's also a freaking German Shepherd, one of the best dog breeds of all time. Who cares? He only got 6 seconds of screen time. My favorite character, hands down. Number 2, The Thing from 1982. Also has a pretty large collection of cute dogs. These are huskies, and my favorite is the one from the beginning. That technically wasn't a dog, though. Shut up. It looked like a dog. It acted like a dog. Everyone would have pet it like a dog. I'm considering it a dog. The sad truth to this husky is that it was never given a name. There were no end credits for him or her and no IMDb information. They're only referred to as kennel thing. What I like best about this dog is that it was such a big twist. Nobody saw that coming. Oh, for those of you born before or born after 1982, go check that movie out. It's pretty cool. Number 1, I Am Legend. Okay, here's number 1, and you just can't disagree. It's I Am Legend. If you haven't seen this movie, you are not given permission to disagree with me. Samantha the shepherd that famously acts as a companion to Will Smith's character is arguably the best dog in any horror movie ever. Not only is she cute, but she is insanely intelligent and super helpful. She is also the only character to commit a major act that would consider them to be a hero. Who wouldn't want a dog like this? And I really don't care if you think that I Am Legend is a horror movie or worthy of that genre. The dog was cool. Wasn't that awesome? I am sure there are many more dogs in scary movies. Do you know of one? Or what dog on this list was your favorite? Let us know on our social channels. You can find us by searching Dogworks Radio. Please be sure to check out our website at alaskadogworks.com.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
This episode of the podcast is sponsored by First Paw Coffee Company. Learn more at firstpaw.coffee.
From First Paw Media, this is Dogworks Radio. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we invite you to subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll find a link on the episode notes. You can tap or swipe on the episode cover art, and you'll see some offers from our sponsors. You can support our show by supporting them. If you like what you have heard, we would love it if you could give us a 5-star rating and tell your friends how to subscribe too. Your hosts are Robert and Michele Forto. Our producer is Robert Forto and created for First Paw Media. Did you know that Alaska Dog Works trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michele Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dog Works on social media and at alaskadogworks.com.